If a woman is developing feelings for you, she will say these 7 things. Psychologists, did you know that women subconsciously give away their emotions through their war? DS, before they ever admit their feelings. You see, language isn't just about communication, it's about connection. And when a woman starts developing feelings for you, her words shift in ways that go far beyond casual conversion taunt. She realizes it or not. The way she speaks to you holds clear-up psychological cues about where her emotions truly stand according to behavioral psychology. Pop consciously express emotional latitude through subtle linguistic patterns. Dr. Jan Gutmann, a renowned relations psychologist, found that the people used in relationships are powerful predictors of long-term emotional investment. And when women, their choice of words often revolves their true feelings before they ever directly say, "I like you." So, hey, ever wondered, is she catching? Woman is truly into you, so stick around because this one might just change how you see attraction forever. Welcome to Emery, your go-to channel for real, relatable advice and navigating the complexities of lovey and relationships. When I feel like I've known you forever. When a woman says this, she isn't just making small expressing a deep emotional connection. This phrase means she feels incredibly comfortable with you, as if there is an unspoken bond. But Jaffe is logic, or time. Psychologists have found that women tend to form emotional leachments more quickly than men, especially when they feel truly understood. Drive John Gottman, one of the leading relationship researchers, that emotional safety is one of drivers of attraction. When a woman starts feeling emotionally secure around you, she begins to associate you with trust, familiarity, and warmth. All key ingredients in romantic interest. Think about it. When you meet someone who just gets you, it feels effortless, right? That's exactly what she's experiencing. Realizing that being with you feels easy, natural, even predestined. Let's say you've only been talking for a few weeks, but she looks at you and says, "It's so weird. I feel like I've known you forever." This isn't just a compliment, it's a confession. Her subconscious is telling her that you've already carved out a place in her world. So, how should you respond instead? And of just brushing Ed, lean into it. Playfully tease her. "Sorry you saying we might have been soulmates in another life." Or if you want to reinforce the bond, simply say that's really sweet. I feel the same way the key is to acknowledge the emotional connection while keeping things light when she feels seen and understood. Her feelings will only deepen your one-off mellow, even if you haven't known each other long now. I know what you might be thinking. Wait, did she just frenzy spit? Before you jump to conclusions, let's break this down. When a woman calls you one of her closest friends, especially when you haven't known each other for very long, she's actually testing the emotional intimacy between you. It means already trusts you at a deep level, which is a crucial step before attraction fully develops. Women are wired to prioritize emotional security before physical attraction. This is why they naturally seek out men who make them feel safe, understood, and emotionally supported. If she's sharing personal stories, opening up about her insecurities, or even talking to you about things she wouldn't tell most people, she's emotionally investing in you. For example, Let casually mentions, "I feel like I can tell you anything. You're one of my friends." That isn't her trying to piss you away. It's her way of saying, "I trust you. You're important to me." So, how should you respond first? Don't panic. This isn't the dreaded friends on a situation. People fear it's actually a sign that she sees you as relationship matering disappointed. Play it cool. A great response would be, "I really appreciate that. I think friendships are the foundation of Phoebish relationships." By saying this, Siri planting the idea that great relationships start with a deep emotional bond. It shifts the conversation away from just friendship and toward the kind of connection that relationships are built on the more comfortable she feels around you. Theory will start seeing you as more than just a friend. 3. You're so different from other guys. I've met when a woman says this, she's telling you that you stand out. And in the world of attraction, standing out is everything women are constantly evaluating men. Not in a harsh way, but in a way that helps them identify who's truly worth their emotional investment. If she's comforting you favorably to other men, it means she sees you as a high-value man. Someone who isn't like the rest psychologists refer to this as selective perception. Once we develop an emotional attachment to someone, we start filtering the world that lens. If she sees you as sumi and different, she'll start menting you above the average guy she's encountered. Let's say she casually says, "You are not like most guys I've met." You actually listen, or you're different in a good way. What she's really saying is, you're worth paying attention to. So, how should you respond? Teasing her a little works wonders here. Instead of just knitting and saying thanks, say I'll take that as a good thing. Then take it a step further. Playfully ask, what exactly do you think makes me so different? Why does this work? Because it makes her verbalize the reason she's drawn to Yao. And once she starts listening, then it is reinforcing her own attraction toward you, whether she realizes or not. For I feel like I can be myself around you. This one is big. When a woman tells you she can be herself around you, she's revealing something most men don't notice. She trusts you with her real self. Think about it. People don't drop their guard around just anyone. Most of the time, we're presenting a version of ourselves that we think will be accepted boot. When a woman starts being hair unfiltered, goofy, or vulnerable self around you, it means she feels emotionally safe. Psychologists call this authenticity bonding. It's the deep human need to connect with people who allow you to be real in relations. HIP. This is the foundation of long-term attraction. For example, Maisie suddenly starts acting silly around you, showing you her quirks or admitting things she's embarrassed about. Maybe she says, "I don't know why, but I can just be myself around you." That's huge. How should you respond? Acknowledge it, but keep it warm. Say something like, "And that's the best compliment you can give me." Or if she's been goofy, match her energy. "Well, don't stop now. I want to see the full unfiltered version of you." By embracing her authenticity, you make her feel even more secure, valued, and connected to Yao. And once a woman feels like she can't really be herself around you, she'll never want to let that go. Before we proceed, if you find value in this video, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us grow and makes you an integral part of our journey, and we deeply appreciate your country. Now, let us return to our discussion. 5 Seen and heard. This one might sound simple, but don't underestimate its power. When a woman tells you that you make her feel seen and heard, she's revealing something very invaluable that you understand her in a way most people don't. Women are emotional communicators. They don't just want to be listened to. They want to feel like their thoughts, feelings, and experience mirror. A study published in Psychology found that Chanel validation isn't of the strongest factors in long-term attraction. When a woman feels heard, she feels safe, valued, and deeply connected to the person who provided that space for her. So, what does this look like in real life? Maybe she tells personal about her past, something that means a lot to her. Instead of dismissing it, or trying, topics that you listen, ask thoughtful questions, and engage with genuine tears later when you bring up something she said in passing. Maybe her favor, right? Childhood movie, or a dream she has for the future. She looks at you differently, and then she says, "You actually listen. You make me feel seen and heard." At that moment, you've created emotional security, something she won't easily forget. How should you respond? It says something like, "I think the best relationships are built in mutual understanding. I love hearing your perspective by reinforcing that you value her thoughts and emotions. You make her feel even more connected to Yahoo only strengthens her feelings." 6. I feel a deep connection with you. The word connection is key. Here isn't casual attraction or surface syllable interest. This is emotional invest. When a woman says she feels a deep connection with you, she's not talking about basic chemistry or shared hobbies, talking about something deep or something that feels rare and irreplaceable. People don't say this lightly. It means she sees you as someone W truly gets her, someone she feels drawn to on an almost level. Psychologists call this emotion. Ever since when people's energies align in a way that makes them feel completely in sync, here's how you'll notice it happening. She'll start opening up about deeper life topics, her fiercer childhood, her dreams. She'll mention conversations you've had in the past and how much they meant to her. She'll start associating you with emotional flound. Before she even realizes it, she's hooked. So, what do? Quinn says this. Don't citing you make her feel safe in her emotions, and that Masher feelings for you grow even stronger. See,